This would be a, based on everything we talked about, a take your time play. And the game sense is pretty straightforward, man. If no one's on you, take your time. Nice try. You almost had it. Like, I want you to... This is, like, I can't control the way your brain thinks, but, like, if I could, this is how I want you to think. Slow down, take your time. If the touch was perfect, this is now air dribble. This is now pre-flip air dribble, which you'll get to eventually. Touch isn't perfect, fake to the ground, and you just take a 50, right? Or, right, you just take this 50, or this guy peeled off, and you have all this space to maybe line up a nice shot. It's like you slow down your approach, you fake, you play slow, and if they rush you, you just take a 50. Otherwise, you get your space. But this is the problem where, like, I like what you did on an individual level, but it's the team level risk. Awesome, man. 4-5-5-4. We got diamond 3. I mean, you said another set of eyes. I'm going to have open looks on the gameplay. Never seen you play. Try to find one thing to focus on. We'll take a look. Oh, mechanics look fine, dude. I can already tell. We've already looked at diamond 3 gameplay today. Notice how diverse diamond is. Very, very snappy, very mechy. Obviously, I'll take... I'm just basing it off kickoff, but you probably have a better... I mean, we looked at Champ 3 gameplay today, right? That was very slow and methodical. So I think you're chilling with pacing. I think you're chilling with mechanics. In terms of car control mechanics, I will look at ball control, and I'll also look at we're partied up with someone. We got Awesome Man and Cabana Man. Interesting. I'll take a look at... It's most likely game sense because you're chilling. Trust me. Okay. Definitely could have slowed down right there. Good. We slow down right here, which is good, and we get egoed, which is fine. Hard to anticipate that. Teammate was also in the midfield, so a little bit of teammate right there. A little bit of us, a little bit of teammate. Not going to break this down. That is a hard play to anticipate. Eventually, you just know that players are trying to read you off that wall bounce because, like, get it. Right? Like, anyone knows that even, like, very high-level gameplay, this is a hard touch to catch on your car, set up a popper. This is a very tough play. So, eventually, you learn that, like, players just send it because it's a tough play. That's just start a game. That doesn't bug me, dude. I would say I'm most proud of your Mechs. Like, wall, air, backboard, speed flip. Nice try. Good. I'm going to say one more thing, and then I'm going to let this play. The biggest thing that's bugging me is your team. In that, like, all the awkward situations that are getting created are rooted in more of the first second man connection over anything, as in, like, what you're reading, teammates not reading. Like, it's risky positioning like this, and riskiness altogether, where it's like, okay, you great play, you move the ball up the field, you have no boost, you haven't even landed on the wall yet, and teammate already took a bad shot, which you could say that if teammate scored this, it wouldn't happen. But it's like this 1-2 man connection. That's kind of the instigator for all of these scramble back, awkward moments, rather than like individually. It's more of a collective team thing. It's even like, I mean, we look at the game sense of this play, right? This is woulda, coulda, shoulda moment. Hard to realize this, but like just think about the risk, right? That's really what I'm trying to show. So when a teammate's playing mid right here while you're solo playing, like this is just a risky position because as seen with this play, one bad 50 takes 2 people out of the game instead of 1 if teammate was behind you, position behind you. So it's a risky position to play when you don't have ball control. If you had ball control and were already air dribbling, this player can like take that risk to play there, but you didn't have control over the ball yet. So it's risky. And then we have this play where like you move the ball up the field, right? You beat your player, your low boost. Teammate takes a pretty aggressive shot on net. Well, you haven't even recovered yet. You have to rush back, scramble back to defense. You save the day, right? Very good play on an individual level. But then teammate has 0 boost, right? Yet you push forward to demo, and it's game sense, but it's risk. And like when you push forward to demo like this is a full boost play. Meaning, if you're gonna demo as a second man, your teammate needs ball control, like, and boost. So what I would say the biggest thing bugging me is risk and game sense, more so on a team level. So Sean Moore music is awesome, man. Cool. Yes, a little bit of an issue, but now I know. I try to have a good memory, dude. I try. It's tough. It is tough. But yeah, sum up of this, since you are in chat. Oh my. I'm not doing team advice right now. I'm just trying to show you how it's affecting the individual impact. I will find individual stuff, I promise. It's just risk, dude. Like, you beat your players so good, but like you haven't even recovered yet, and teammate takes another risky second man challenge. So part of me is thinking I'm thinking like fakes. Something we could focus on individually. That, yeah. Okay, so awesome, man. I do hope maybe this becomes a long-term thing, maybe it doesn't. But how I see you as a player right now, you are probably one of the more mechanical diamond threes I've seen, just with mechanical car control. Obviously, we're not air dribbling and flip resetting and stuff, but to get really good mechanics via ball control, you need really good car control. Like, ball control is a car with a ball. You have good, really good speed, really good pacing, really good car control. And how I see you as a player is we have to tap into that. Like, you're playing risky, you're making game sense mistakes, but you're straight up good mechanics, dude. So we build on that. And I think we go down like pace control and we go down fakes. And it's not necessarily like playing off mistakes and playing a counterattack strategy. And I'm going to try to like talk through these examples of like when to fake and when to slow down. But like, and you'll probably make mistakes from slowing down, but you have to trust me that you have good mechanics. Like, you will be able to have very slow, methodical ball control. So like, you see this, and I'm going to talk about letting the ball bounce. Super easy concept. All of these are really easy concepts, man. Really, really easy. Like, this is something I'd tell like a gold or platinum player. Let the ball bounce, okay? That's the concept. Instead of, see how you don't let it bounce? See how you catch the volley? And, yeah, like, this is a good pass mid, but like, if you want to pass mid, like, you don't even need to hit the ball. You could just drive under it, demo this player, this ball bounces mid, and this player gets a free shot. Like, that's like a crazy play that I don't expect you to like have game sense for. But on an individual level, I want us to slow down. I want us to fake more. I want us to let the ball bounce more, because you're going so quick and you have the mechanics to slow down, and you just let that ball bounce, maybe bounce another time, and you get a better setup to shoot, air dribble, do your play. Because like what this replay is, part of it's risk, but the other part is like you're just going too fast for your own good. And I want to kind of work in consistency and then get back up to speed. Because I love where your speed is right now, but it's kind of a problem because you're juking out a ghost. Like a lot of the times you're going quick, no one's on you. So I'm gonna like talk through plays. We're gonna rotate back right now. We're gonna save the day. This is all beautiful, and it's slow down, like literally slow down, in that you're not changing your mechanics or the play you're going for. You're just slowing down so you don't boom this ball away, and it's a little bit closer that you could actually air dribble this. I don't want to like hardcore focus on like the plays to go for yet, like mechanics. I just want like kind of like the fundamental, like let's look for fakes, let's look to slow down, let's look to let the ball bounce to get a better setup. And this will be a good example right here. Like you go for the play and like I almost see you wanting to pre-jump this ball, and that you're jumping and trying to pinch it right here and block them. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. I feel like I could see you thinking about that based on your speed of approach, but you drive, you fake, play patient, and then continue faking and continue playing patient. Literally goal line backboard defense. Because what you need to understand, not yet, don't have a mentality yet that you are jumping to force the double commit so that your teammate gets open space. Don't have that mentality yet, because players in Diamond all the way up to like Champ 2, Champ 3, these players are going to throw the ball away. These players were going to double commit anyway. You're not forcing. Eventually, you'll get to a point where like, yeah, you should be pre-jumping this. Yeah, you should be attacking this to set up a teammate, but you're not there yet, meaning like you don't even have to waste your boost on these plays. Continue faking, play goal line. Every play is going to be a little bit different, but everything's encompassed with slowing down, faking, a little bit more intentional defense. You see how you went quick on this? And I'm going to like try not to go crazy with these plays. Don't go quick. And it's like, what do I do instead? Don't jump. Stay grounded. That player's flipping back. So now this ball's going to go down and you have like 30 boost to set something up. Okay? Instead of pushing, right? Instead of pushing. We're going too quick. And then we get dunked. So like if you think about like the game sense in that play, like you just went like super quick to get mega dunked. Like I would rather see you play a little bit more slow and methodical, get a little bit more control because your mechanics are pretty peak, not gonna lie. All right, so based on what we've talked about, what concept would be here? This would be let the ball bounce, right? Let it rebound off the wall, save your boost, air dribble. Well, we didn't let the ball bounce, but we did score. So, terrible example, right? How can I be mad at a ball that goes in the net? But right, like this is that let that ball bounce, get that air dribble set up. Like that's you have the mechs to do it. Very good. This would be based on everything we talked about, a take your time play. And the game sense is pretty straightforward, man. If no one's on you, take your time. Nice try. You almost had it. Like, I want you to... This is, like, I can't control the way your brain thinks, but, like, if I could, this is how I want you to think. Slow down. Take your time. If the touch was perfect, this is now air dribble. This is now pre-flip air dribble, which you'll get to eventually. Touch isn't perfect. Fake to the ground. And you just take a 50, right? Or... right? You just take this 50, or this guy peeled off and you have all this space to maybe line up a nice shot. It's like you slow down your approach, you fake, you play slow, and if they rush you, you just take a 50. Otherwise, you get your space. But this is the problem where, like, I like what you did on an individual level, but it's the team level risk. But, like, it's most, like, you and your teammate are good, man. Like, both you guys are mechanical, but, like, I'm not saying you need to think smarter. Like, it's just refining the game sense a little bit, and you'll have a much easier time kind of speedrunning champ. It's really just risk. Very good job. You guys just play very risky. And, like, there's a lot of future stuff, man. Nice try. A lot of what we're talking about today is to, like, leverage your playstyle, leverage your mechanics, and it serves as a base for more, like, advanced stuff. Where, like, we could shift our risk. A lot of our risk right now comes with playing the ball and positioning, and, like, those are, you kind of want to be a little bit safer on the ball, and you kind of want to position a little bit safer. We could always, like, talk about demos. Like, if you're going to be risky, playing for demos is a better way to play risky. Like, this has happened twice now where you and a teammate are next to each other and someone loses a 50 and it's in your net. That's not what this is about. I'm just making an observation, showing how it all relates to risk. But see if I could find, like, one or two more examples. Good. Play patient. So I'm fine with the boom right here. The boom is an option. I just want to show how I said good, play patient. All you're doing is sitting, and you have open space to be mechanical if you wanted to be mechanical. You chose to boom, which is an option. But I'm more so trying to show how the patience leads into open time on the ball. Nice try. On a psychological level, I don't even know the advice here, but you're trying way too hard. Maybe it is think smarter, but, like, obviously you need to score. You're down 2 goals, but, like, you and your teammate, nice job right there. You and your teammate, like, are just trying way too hard. Like, you could almost, like, focus fundamental back post, fundamental backboard positioning, playing for 50s, being a little bit more, like, methodical. I want to say, like, chess match, but I don't want you to, like, overthink. It's kind of as simple as don't go for that or take your time, right? It's kind of that just simple, straightforward advice. Like, let this ball bounce. Don't go so quick. Because all they're doing is, like, faking. You know, we see this play right here, and it's like, just play backboard. Just play back post. Like, very simple, traditional advice. With teammate, just don't flip. Just don't go for the ball. Because, like, when you see this play, man, it's like, if you just play back post, as in, bam, and kind of do a little loop, or don't kind of creep into this, like, no man's land right here. What you did is fine. That's not, like, the best comparison. Like, if teammate just leaves the play, like, you have a transition. Like, it's the overcomplication of what you and your teammate are doing. Like, trying too hard to score, trying too hard to just play the ball. Like, simple is better, and then we could, like, build into the fancy stuff. And this is just end of game, you know, down 2 goals, end of game, all good. Kind of the sum up is let the ball bounce, whether it's off the wall, in the air, let it bounce, take your time, slow down your car speed, more goal line, more backboard, try to play off mistakes, have more of this, like, step-by-step methodical approach. Don't rush. Like, all of these are kind of like mental mantras. Which, it's funny because, like, sometimes I'll look at, like, diamond or platinum games and I will be like, dude, you got to play faster. I looked at a champion game today. Dude, you got to play faster. For you, it's like, dude, you got to play slower. But The critical thing between the comparisons is you have the car control, you have the mechanics, you need to slow down to get better setups, whereas with other players, they just need to go balls to the wall aggressive to get more plays on the ball, get their speed up, and then you're working at different starting points.